It is a Thursday. Let's get into it. We are back and you're watching Trending SA right here on SABC3. Don't forget, online, we're streaming on all of our social media platforms, but you can catch the show as it happens on TrendingSA.tv. Siskuli, you have some tweets for us.
Oh, where are they? Ziphi rumors and this vibe. Kwandisibone tweets. Right. Well, Elliot Casey says, Trending SA on 3, chilling, enjoying the show all the way from Zim. Yay! Where are you, Lala in Harare? We love you. William 3 Pair Main says, Trending SA on 3, it's out on 3. Cody Roberts, a single grandmother that looks drop dead gorgeous. Ma, di, fire, I love you, Will. And then Ulanduza, what's TS_48 Jin. I get kukoko. Right. Nice one.
Okay.
But if you're going to rock a little work WhatsApp group, 1, employers, please be aware none of us want to be in this group. 2, you are not the class clown. This is work, Sharon, okay? Don't send your memes and your GIFs and photos of your kids, we don't care. 3, please only actually interact with me during an appropriate time, i.e. work hours. So what is that in South Africa, like 8 to 5? Anything beyond that, ain't replying. You will not hear from me. And lastly, when someone says, have you seen my charger? When somebody goes, who ate my sandwich out the fridge? If it wasn't you, beep, 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 zzz, zzz, beep, zzz, beep. No.
No, Mama.
No.
Respect us.
Love it.
Respect us.
Love
but
that.
I mean, but it's true. Right?
And the entire continent, the entire planet can relate to that.
Definitely. What inspired you to start this hashtag?
Well, I mean, the idea of the Ask Stacey video was something that I had to do because I needed to unleash my creativity. I've got a lot of opinions, and not all of them are necessarily radio or TV friendly. So I needed a safe space where I could just pull a Cisco on a Throwback Thursday and unleash the dragon. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of, yeah. And also, it's all crowdsourced. So, I mean, it's not like these are my personal struggles and I'm doing it by myself. Like, I'll ask people what they want, and they send me some questions, and we rock and roll.
I love it.
Wow.
Is there a topic too taboo for Ask Stacey?
There was a period of time when my dad was actually my videographer. So at that time, yes.
Stacey.
It was very PG-13.
How'd you do that to yourself?
But, it was a family business.
Okay.
But now I ride solo, so no. Bring them on.
Is there a craziest question? Is there a most daring question that you recall?
People just really want, and actually I feel like that intro was pretty fair. People do see me as some kind of agony aunt. So I get a lot of in-depth, descriptive kind of questions about like what is appropriate and what is not. So I just put out a video recently, this past Monday, about people sharing their overly sexy stories at brunch.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yes, firstly.
Hang on, so that's not appropriate?
No. I think it is, but I'm usually the one who tells the stories. Now, do you want to be on the receiving end of those stories?
No.
You have rights too. You see?
You have rights.
At this stage, it's been a dry 2018.
We must have brunch.
Well, what's the future? What's the bigger plan?
Well, I would like to say that this is kind of the start of my own little private teeny tiny talk show.
Nice, Lila.
Because that's really what I wanted. And I was like, if no one's going to give me a studio like this and a desk like this and nice mugs like this, I will just do it myself.
Do it
Nice.
yourself.
Do it
So yeah, it is a
yourself.
DIY talk show. And
And that's the
hope
power
and
of the
dream.
internet.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
really hot.
Exactly. yeah.
Stacey, you recently celebrated your 31st birthday. Let's check out this video, what you had to say.
Now, if you're a millennial and you're sassing your older siblings, okay? If you're out in these streets judging us because we're getting older, let me tell you something with my glosses. There are perks to getting older. 1, I can say things like this and I have authority. 2, people now refer to me as Auntie Stacey and I don't feel weird about it because now I'm like, oh, that child is so respectful. 3, it comes with really cool accessories. 4, I have the gift of sight. You're not just a blur anymore. And also, like, you kind of get to know yourself. And I mean, I can still be flying 31 because it's almost my birthday. 31. And to be honest, like, aging doesn't really bother me. I suppose these lines just
31.
I love it.
31.
And that was in the back end of my sister who was like, well, you see, when you're 30, you can still kind of see 20 there.
Right.
But now you're 31, so now it's just...
So what have you learned about being 31?
I know myself more now than I ever have. And I hope I think that's kind of the point of getting a little bit older, but you can take stock and kind of be present in yourself, be present and participate.
Yeah.
And that's what I've done for the last year. And I must say, not only do I know myself, but I like myself.
Oh, I love it.
Which is a nice plot twist.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So the hashtag is Ask Stacey, and we can find you on all social media platforms, but Instagram's the place to be,
That's
right?
the place to be, yes.
Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, this is Stacey Norman. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you.
It's time now for Waar Was Jy?
Waar was jy? Where were you? Only guy.
Waar Was Jy. Yes, tonight on Waar Was Jy, I take a look at one of Africa's musical legends, the Nigerian-born Fela Oluthudotun Ransome Kuti, also simply known as Fela Kuti. Yes, there's no doubt that Fela Kuti is one radical musician and definitely a politically charged artist. We would have called him woke in our day. Mololo's Fela Kuti was the creator of the Afrobeat genre, which has influenced Nigerian artists such as Wizkid and D'banj today. It's not a secret that he was an accomplished performer in every sense of the word. Take a look at this 1984 performance in Paris.
Everybody say yeah, yeah. Everybody say yeah, yeah. Right. All of us to the first election. And the second election all in Nigeria. And the second election like it was a pass. Babala nonsense. Past rigging, it past corruption. Which kind of election be this? Babala nonsense. Babala nonsense.
Wow, what an artist. When it came to his album covers, he was known for having one of the most thought-provoking illustrations, which were created by Ulemi Garioku. Fela's album covers always spoke to what was happening around him at the time. Of course, we cannot speak of Fela Kuti without mentioning his fashion sense, which was his symbol of his revolutionary ways. His clothing choices were not only an expression of good taste, but also a rejection of Western ideals. He often appeared shirtless with large beads adorning his neck, or in Ankara jumpsuit suits, or simply in his underwear. Yes, it was delicious times, simply in his underwear. Fela's rebellious fashion sense extended to the Fela Kuti queens. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the 27 women he married in a single ceremony in 1970. And of course, they effortlessly defied Eurocentric beauty standards. Look at them, queens. Queens. They were judges these days if this was posing smoking with all that makeup. Okay, on August 2nd, 1997, unfortunately, Fela Kuti lost his life to HIV. His legacy lives on through a museum, which was initially his home and studio, as well as an infamous club, The Shrine. I went to The Shrine. It is absolutely amazing, where he had many of his shows in Lagos. His son, musician Fela Kuti, still lives out his daddy's legacy through his style of music and dance moves. Lovely, lovely. Femi will actually be one of the many artists performing at the Global Citizen Festival happening right here in Johannesburg on the 2nd of December. Of course, you know we'll be there. You definitely do not want to miss this performance happening at the FNB Stadium. Guys, that ends my Waar Was Jy tribute tonight. We love you.
Love it. So cool. All right, go and look up some Fela Kuti while you're in this ad break, and then make sure you come back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3.